You are looking to save a few $100s on your Chevy repairs, and Amazon seems like the perfect, convenient solution with that free 2-day shipping. But here is the cold, hard truth. For every genuine deal you find, there is a counterfeit part waiting to destroy your engine, compromise your safety, or leave you stranded on a dark highway. The world of online auto parts is a minefield of commingled inventory, where fakes and real parts sit in the same bin. Today, we are cutting through the noise and looking specifically at the Chevrolet lineup. We have done the research, so you do not have to. We are going to count down 5 parts you should absolutely never gamble on when shopping on Amazon, followed by 3 categories where you can actually find great value without risking your ride. Your Chevy and your safety are worth the extra few dollars for the right components. Let us dive in. Starting our never buy list at number 5, oxygen sensors, or O2 sensors. These small components are the ears of your engine, constantly communicating with the ECU to manage the air-fuel ratio. On a Chevy Silverado or Tahoe, a faulty sensor is more than just a check engine light annoyance. Fake sensors found on Amazon often use inferior ceramic elements that send erratic or false data. This causes poor fuel economy and engine misfires. More dangerously, it can lead to permanent damage of your catalytic converter. A genuine sensor might cost $80, but a failed catalytic converter could set you back over $1,000. The risk-to-reward ratio here is simply not in your favor. When you buy these from unverified third-party sellers, you are essentially gambling with your vehicle's long-term health. Stick to authorized distributors for these high-precision electronics to ensure your engine stays efficient and your exhaust system stays clean and functional. At number 4, we have fuel pumps. This is one of the most critical mechanical components in your car. A fuel pump failure does not just mean poor performance, it means you are stuck wherever the pump decided to quit. Many cheap knockoffs sold online use inferior internal seals and weak electric motors. In a Chevy's high-pressure system, these cheap seals often fail within months, leading to internal leaks or pressure drops that starve your engine of fuel under load. We have seen cases where the plastic housing on counterfeit pumps actually cracks under the heat of a fuel tank's environment. The labor to drop a fuel tank and replace this part is extensive. So why would you want to do it twice because a $40 pump failed? Investing in a genuine ACD Delco or high-quality brand name pump from a reputable source ensures that when you turn the key, the fuel actually flows at the right pressure every single time. Coming in at number 3, ignition coils. If you own a modern Chevy with a coil-on-plug system, you know how expensive a full set can be. Amazon is flooded with budget coil packs that look identical to the factory parts. However, the internal copper windings and insulation in these fakes are often subpar. They may work fine for a week, but once they are subjected to the intense heat of a Chevy V8 or Ecotec engine bay, they begin to break down. This results in random misfires that are incredibly difficult to diagnose because you, the owner, assume the new part must be good. You will spend hours chasing ghosts in your electrical system only to find out your bargain bin coils were the culprit all along. For reliable spark and consistent combustion, avoid the suspiciously cheap multi-packs and stick to parts that meet the original equipment manufacturer's specifications. It will save you hours of diagnostic frustration and keep your engine running smooth. Number 2 is a major safety concern: brake components, specifically pads and rotors. This is where counterfeiters get truly dangerous. Fake brake pads often use inferior friction materials that have abysmal stopping power and create dangerous levels of heat. We have seen reports of the friction material actually separating from the metal backing plate during hard braking, a catastrophic failure that could lead to a serious accident. Even if they do stay together, counterfeit rotors are often made from low-grade scrap metal that warps almost immediately, causing severe vibration and reduced braking efficiency. When it comes to stopping a 5,000-pound Chevy truck, you cannot afford to cut corners. Your life and the lives of others on the road depend on these parts performing under pressure. Always purchase your braking components from a source that can guarantee their authenticity. The peace of mind you get from knowing your brakes will work when you need them most is worth every extra penny. And finally, the number 1 part to never buy on Amazon: engine wiring harnesses. Think of the harness as the nervous system of your Chevy. These are incredibly complex, with dozens of connectors and hundreds of feet of wire. Cheap aftermarket harnesses often use incorrect wire gauges that cannot handle the electrical load, or they have poorly crimped connectors that lead to intermittent connections. This results in mysterious electrical gremlins like sensors randomly dropping out or your car failing to start in the rain that can haunt a vehicle for years. Diagnosing a bad wire in a cheap harness is a mechanic's worst nightmare and can cost thousands in labor. For the heart and soul of your car's electronics, always go with a genuine GM part. It is the only way to ensure the pins are seated correctly and the wire quality matches the original factory engineering. Do not let a cheap piece of plastic and wire turn your reliable Chevy into a permanent driveway ornament. Now that we have covered the dangers, let us talk about the wins. Not everything on Amazon is a risk. Number 3 on our great to buy list is exterior trim and cosmetic parts. We are talking about door handles, emblems, side mirror caps, or even taillight housings. These parts are non-critical to the mechanical operation of your car. If a $20 Amazon door handle breaks after a year, it is annoying, but it will not leave you stranded or cause an accident. In many cases, these aftermarket cosmetic parts look 90 to 5% as good as the originals for a fraction of the dealer price. If you are looking to refresh the look of your older Chevy Equinox or Silverado without breaking the bank, Amazon is actually a fantastic resource. Just read the reviews to ensure the fitment is correct for your specific year and model, and you can save a significant amount of money on making your car look new again. At number 2, we have cabin air filters and standard air filters. These are the low-hanging fruit of car maintenance. It is extremely easy to verify the quality of a filter just by looking at it and feeling the material. Unlike a complex fuel pump, there are no hidden moving parts that can fail. If the filter fits snugly in the housing and the pleats are consistent, it is going to do its job of keeping dust and pollen out of your lungs or your engine. Many reputable companies sell their filters directly on Amazon, and you can often find high-quality brands for half the price of the local auto parts store. It is a simple DIY job that anyone can do in 5 minutes. Just make sure the dimensions match your OEM filter, and you are good to go. This is one area where the convenience and price of Amazon truly shine for the everyday Chevy owner. The number 1 best thing to buy on Amazon for your Chevy is fluids, but only if they are OEM approved and sold by a verified source. Many major oil and fluid brands, including AC Delco and Mobil 1, have official storefronts on Amazon. You can often find heavy 5-quart jugs of Dexus-approved oil or specialized transmission fluids at prices that beat the big box retailers. Fluids are the lifeblood of your vehicle, and as long as you verify that the seller is a legitimate distributor or the brand itself, it is a safe bet. Using the right fluid is essential for the longevity of your Chevy's engine and transmission, so being able to get the exact high-quality product delivered to your door is a massive win. Just double-check that the seal is intact when the bottle arrives. If you stick to the verified brand stores, Amazon is a reliable and highly cost-effective way to stock up on your car's essential maintenance fluids.